This is how I make my nylon string rosaries, the long-awaited tutorial. The supplies you're going to need are obviously nylon string. I like to use the 0.8 millimeter one. The reason I like to use the 0.8 millimeter one is because the size of it allows me to use beads that are on the smaller side, since I do like to use smaller beads. You're also going to need a lighter to fray the ends of the nylon string every time we cut it, and this can be any lighter. And you don't really need these, but I personally like to use these flat nose pliers to allow me to tug on any of the little nylon strings. Obviously you're gonna need scissors, and then obviously you're gonna need your beads to make the actual rosary. The ones that I like to use are these 6 millimeter beads for the Hail Mary beads, and then for the Our Father beads I use different ones each time. Today I'm using these flower beads, and obviously you're gonna need your centerpiece and your crucifix. Also, if you guys want to see the specific supplies that I use for my rosaries, I have those in my Amazon storefront. I have the link in my link tree on all of my social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's on there. You can see the supplies that I use, and if you don't find something on there, then that probably means that I bought it at a craft store, more than likely Hobby Lobby. Okay, now let's get started with the actual tutorial. So for my nylon string, I cut about 37 inches of it, and that allows me to make one full-sized rosary. Before you do anything else, make sure that you burn the tip of your nylon string so that it doesn't fray as we're beading. Also try to make the end pointy so that it can easily go through the beads. Now for the actual knots, there's an actual knotting tool out there that is made specifically to make these rosary knots. However, I make mine with tweezers, so I'm going to show you how I make my knots with tweezers. So I'm not very good at explaining, so please follow the visual guide. But with my thumb, I'm going to hold the end of the string to my tweezers like this, and then I'm going to be placing my string across my open tweezers, pointing kind of slightly towards the right, and I'm going to wrap it around, and this time I'm going to point it towards the left, and I'm going to wrap it around towards that same left about 3 times. I like to wrap it around 3 times, but you can do more or less than that. It just depends on how big you want your knot. Then you're going to grab the end of your nylon string and poke it through that hole that we just made, starting from the left to the right. So it's going to enter through the left and come out through the right. This is now the moment where we add our crucifixes and our centerpieces. So since we're starting off, I'm going to start off with the centerpiece, and you're just basically going to choose any of the top 2 holes and put it through the nylon string. After we have put our centerpiece or our crucifix through the string, you are then going to grab the end of your string again and put it through that same hole again, but this time it's going to come in from the right and come out from the left. Basically the opposite of what we did earlier. And now you slowly take out your tweezers, making sure that the knot doesn't come undone. And all you gotta do now is tighten up the knot. To tighten up the knot, you're gonna pull on both of these strings carefully. And you can also kind of wiggle around that little knot to kind of get it moving and get it to its place. Now, if the other string gets a little too short, this is where I like to use the flat nose pliers to kind of tug on that string a little bit so I can get it out. So remember, to get your knot nice and tight, you're gonna pull on both of the strings. And once you have it where you want it and it's tight enough, you're going to cut off the little string, and you're going to fray the end of that little string so that it doesn't fray. And now you're ready to start adding your beads. So after I have placed my 10 6mm beads for the Hail Marys, I am then going to create another knot so that I can put my Our Father bead. So to make this knot, we're going to do it the same way that we did earlier. You're going to wrap your nylon string once across the right and 3 times across the left. Then you're getting the end of your nylon string and putting it through that hole from left to right towards the opening of the tweezers. But this time, since we're not adding any charms on there, you're actually going to just tighten up the knot and skip the other steps. Now in this part, you may struggle trying to get the knot where you want it to be, so I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can control the knots. So at this point, you're going to slowly take out the tweezers so you can start tightening up the knot. Now with your fingers, you can slowly twist the knot away from you, and at the same time pull on this string on your right. And the more and more that you twist this knot, it's going to start tightening up on its own, which is good because we want to tighten it up at the end. But sometimes it may tighten up in a place where you don't want it to be because you want to scoot it over more. So when that happens, this is what I personally like to do. With my tweezers, I'm going to poke at the top part of that knot and start pulling out that string little by little. And by pulling on that string, it loosens up the knot again, so you can keep twisting it and getting it closer to that bead. Now I personally do like to keep a little gap between the knot and the beads because it makes it easy to separate the beads as I'm praying the rosary. So I personally do keep that little gap on there. So now that you have the 10 Hail Marys, you can add the Our Father bead. Now I'm going to show you the second way that you can control that knot. So after you have wrapped your string around your tweezers, you can actually tighten up the knot while it's still on there instead of taking the tweezers out. So you just wiggle around that knot while it's on the tweezers until it reaches all the way to that bead, and then you can take out the tweezers. After you take out the tweezers, that knot is obviously still going to be a little bit loose, so you just wiggle around with your fingers again and tighten it all the way up. And now your bead is nice and tight in between those knots. So this second method works well if you like to keep your beads really tight in between the knots, which I use that for the Our Father beads, but I use the first method for the Hail Mary beads since I do like those to be a little loose. So now you're going to repeat the same thing for the rest of the rosary until you're done with all 5 decades. Once you have all of your 5 decades done, you're going to make that knot to connect it to the other side of the charm the same way that I showed you at first. You're basically just repeating the same knots. It's nothing different. It might just be a little tricky because now you have all of these beads in the way, but the knots are the same. You just have to be patient with it. After I have finished the 5 decades, I'm using the leftover string that I have and using that to do the bottom part of the rosary. Remember that the string that we cut at the very beginning is enough for 1 full rosary, so nothing goes to waste. So after all that hard work, you end up with your beautiful handmade rosary. If you have any questions or if there's anything that you're struggling with specifically, please let me know because I can continue to make these videos explaining a little bit more about specific things that you might want to hear.